Hey folks, it's Alex here at Hankster's Hot Rods. We're at the Homer City, Pennsylvania location with a beautiful new arrival here. This is our 1974 Ford F100 pickup, and it's finished in the factory original wind blue and white two-tone. And you can see it's separated there by all the side moldings, all polished up and straight as an arrow. You can see the door gaps front to back are nice and even as well. You've also got the bright work around the wheel wells and down along the rocker panel. And all that bright work is in excellent condition. It's got a nice shine to it and they're all straight. We'll take a peek at the interior on this truck. You've got the old school light blue, dark blue style interior. It's a very well kept interior. Everything is well taken care of and preserved. All your factory instrument gauges, factory radio and climate control, all in excellent condition. Even your door jambs here, all spotless and clean, no rust. You can see where the cab and the bed line up. That's nice and even. And we'll work our way to the rear here. You can look down the side of the truck and see just how nice and straight it is. Tailgate lines up very well. All the bright work back here is in very good condition. You can see those chrome tailpipes popping out of the back of the exhaust there. And we'll take a look at the bed. So it does have a light bed liner on it, something similar to what you could have got back in the 70s when this truck was new. And that bed is in excellent condition. There's really no dents or dings present. It's a very well preserved bed. Tailgate shuts real nice and stays lined up. You can look down the passenger side and see it's straight as an arrow as well. You'll notice all the bright work on this truck is just shiny and straight. It's really just a great example of a mid-70s Ford truck. On this, you also have the driver and passenger side polished chrome side view mirrors. And we'll take a look at the interior from our passenger side. A bench seat complete with seat belts. You got the column shifter there. A nice black comfort grip steering wheel. The dash is in excellent condition. Door jambs are nice and clean on this side as well. You can see the F100 badge there on the fender. And as we come to the front of the vehicle, you'll notice that all the bright work up front is also in very good condition. You can see the Ford logo up top. And that hood lines up very well. Our windshield is in excellent shape. Same with all the bright work around it. Now we'll take a look under the hood. And you can see the underside of the hood is finished in that same light blue as the exterior. And your engine bay is finished in a more semi-gloss black. As for your powertrain, that is a 302 V8, and paired to it is an FMX automatic transmission. Now, as far as your upgrades go on this powertrain, you do have an Edelbrock 500 CFM carburetor, along with an Edelbrock cast aluminum intake. It's also sporting an MSD coil, an Accel billet aluminum distributor, MSD distributor cap, and it's got a pair of ceramic coated long tube headers, and of course the Ford Racing polished chrome air cleaner lid. Other than that, it's going to be all your factory standard equipment. You do have power brakes and power steering. and everything under the hood is in excellent shape, just like the exterior and interior of this truck. Now that we've wrapped up the overview of the exterior, as always, I'd like to remind you guys, if you're looking to make any changes or do any upgrades to this vehicle or any of the other cars we have listed on the website, feel free to reach out to us and we'll get back to you with a quote on whatever you're looking to get done. Also, the price you see listed on the website for these vehicles, that does include our 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty and enclosed shipping to the lower 48 states. Now we'll get this truck back on the lift and take a look at the underside. Now we've got the F100 up on the lift, we'll do an overview of the underside. Starting up front with your suspension, that's going to be all your factory standard equipment. Everything on this truck is very original. All the components, such as your ball joints, have been gone through and checked, your ball joints and your tie rod ends there, and everything is in working order. Looking at the cross member in the front, it's straight and solid, same with both of your frame rails heading to the middle. As far as your engine, that is a 302 V8, and paired to it is an FMX automatic transmission. As I look at the engine and trans at this moment, there's no evidence of any leaks or drips. As these classics go, there's always a chance of those things popping up. There is a nice set of upgraded ceramic coated long tube headers with 1 3/4 primary tubes, and that bolts up to a full dual 2 1/4 inch exhaust. Now I really want to just state how good of condition the underside of this truck is in. A lot of the old trucks, especially of this era, have a lot of rust issues, but this one, I cannot find a speck of rust anywhere. Everything is original and straight as it was when it came out the factory. I don't see evidence of any patches on the floor or the frame. It's a very well kept truck. All the cross bracing here in the center is straight as an arrow. Everything looks solid as can be. Even here where your bed and cab meet up, all the gaps are even from side to side. And there's nice crisp edges there on those, on both the cab and the bed. You can see everything is just very well preserved on this truck. You can see even the factory paint appears on some of the cross rails there. And you've got a pair of bullet style resonators there that'll help give the exhaust a very nice rich tone. As for your rear end, that is a Ford 9-inch rear, and it's got a 3:23 gear ratio. As for your rear suspension, that's going to be all your factory standard equipment. Like I said, everything on this truck is mostly original. Aside from things like those upgraded headers up front. And looking at the condition of the underside of the bed here, all your cross rails are solid and straight. Everything is just in fantastic shape under here. There's no heavy undercoating, so you can really see the raw condition of the underside. And for your brakes, you do have disc in the front and drum in the rear. It is power brakes and power steering. You can see the heavy-duty leaf spring suspension in the rear. Your frame rails coming out to the rear bumper are all straight and solid. The gas tank appears to be in very good shape. And that dual exhaust comes up and over the rear axle and straight out to the edge of the bumper with some rolled chrome tips. Overall, this underside is very well preserved and in excellent condition. Now we'll put the vehicle down and fire up that 302.